welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a tutorial, a beginner's tutorial on eyeshadow, on a simple eyeshadow look. I have been getting quite a few requests for this. A lot of my subscribers are just beginning to get into makeup, and so some of the tutorials or videos that I do, they aren't really to that level yet. So I decided I will try to do once a week a beginner's tutorial on just different things, eyeshadow, eyeliner, eyebrows, whatever. If there's anything in particular you want me to do that you have not mastered yet, just comment down below and I will try to do a tutorial, a beginner's tutorial on it. So if you're kind of more of a master at makeup, this video might kind of bore you, but I do feel like it's necessary because YouTube is how I learned to do makeup. It is where I learned everything that I know, and I started by watching beginners tutorials, so I feel like I should share the wealth, especially with my subscribers that have been asking me to do beginner tutorials. So today I did just a simple eye look. I only used 3 colors, so really easy, but I did step by step on what I use and everything. I did show the brushes that I use, but I do want to say that if you are just starting out and you don't have a brush set yet and you want to invest in one, you do not have to break the bank to do that. You can get high-end brushes, but also I have high-end, I also have more affordable ones, and honestly I use my more affordable ones every single day. The Beige Cosmetics brushes, I actually have some Wet n Wild brushes that I really like, Real Techniques. There are a lot of affordable brush sets. I will link down the Beige Cosmetics brush sets that I like down below. They are so affordable and you can get sets of everything that you need for $20, sometimes less than that. They have sales all the time. But I'm going to address the brushes that I suggest you need just for basic eye looks, for everyday eye looks. My 3 must-haves are just any like fluffy blending brushes. This is my Morphe one. And then I also have these 2 blending brushes. These are from BH Cosmetics. They're both tapered blending brushes. One's a little bit larger than the other. These are a necessity for me. So I always suggest having at least 2 to 3 blending brushes of different sizes that you can work with. Any flat shader brush will always benefit you. Eyeliner brushes, anything that will help you blend better, you need it. So just make sure when you're buying a set that it has some pretty good blending brushes, at least 2, I would say. All the BH Cosmetics brush sets have at least 2 blending brushes, and you can buy some more separately if you need to. So yeah, enough talking. I'll let you watch this video. Like I said, just comment down below if you have any questions at all, if you're having a hard time with something when it comes to eyeshadow, just let me know. Just comment down below, and also comment if there's a beginner's tutorial that you would like me to do. Just anything, just name it and I will most likely do it. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope that this helps you beginners because I know how frustrating it is when you're first trying to get into makeup. Enough talking from me. Let's get right into this.
Let me dance a little bit before like I always do.
As you can see, I've already done all of my face makeup. A lot of times I do that. It's just something that I prefer doing. Especially if I'm using good eyeshadows, I don't have much fallout. But even if I do have some fallout, it's pretty easy to just wipe it away. If you plan on having a lot of fallout, I recommend putting some loose setting powder just under your eyes, and then that way if it falls out you can just easily wipe it away. The most important part of doing your eyeshadow is having a good base to it. They have lots of good eyeshadow primers and those are great. I really like the Urban Decay ones, but recently I have been using concealer. The reason I like using concealer for my base is because not only does it give you a clean slate, but also it covers any pigmentation that you have that you don't want there, and it just helps to make the colors pop more. If you're going for even brighter colors, I would suggest a white base. White bases really make especially bright colors pop drastically. So if you're having a hard time with eyeshadow showing up, I do suggest NYX has a crayon, and it's just a white, like, it's like an eyeliner crayon, but it's big. It's like a jumbo one, and that works amazing if you're trying to get your eyeshadows to pop more. Today I am going to prime my eyes with, this is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage. I recently bought this and I found that I don't like it too much for my under eyes, but I love it as an eyeshadow primer. It's full coverage and it does not crease. That's one thing you need to make sure of. If you're getting a concealer as an eyeshadow base, you need to make sure it's something that's not oily, that's not going to crease, because that is the opposite of what you want to happen. I normally just put some with the stick on there. Sometimes I'll put it on the back of my hand and then apply it, but I do that. And then I just take a flat eyeshadow shader brush like this and just press it into my eyes, and I also line my eyebrows with it. Okay, so normally what I do after I put on the concealer, I will take a translucent setting powder or just a plain, very neutral eyeshadow shade. So today I'm just going to dip into some of my Too Faced setting powder and just to set this down. And for this, I forgot to mention, I'm just using a fluffy blending brush. This is from Morphe. Now that that is on, we will get started with the eyeshadow. So in case I have not mentioned yet, I am using the Jaclyn Hill palette. This is just a really popular palette. It's pretty inexpensive. For eyeshadows, if you're just starting out, there are plenty of affordable palettes. You don't have to splurge on a palette, especially if you're just starting out. You can if you want to, because high-end products are amazing. I have a lot of favorite high-end ones, but there are a lot of good inexpensive ones. This is one of them. A lot of the BH Cosmetics palettes are incredible quality and very good price. The NYX Professional line, it's a little more expensive than the regular NYX products, but they have really good eyeshadow. The Makeup Revolution, some of their newer palettes that they're coming out with, very good quality. So you have options. So don't feel like you need to splurge on a palette. There are some really good ones that won't break your bank. I'm doing a very simple look today. I'm actually just using 3 colors. So I'm starting off with this shade right here, and I'm kind of using it as a blending shade just almost all over my lid. I'll show you, you will see. So I'll show you all the colors that I'm using at first. So I'm starting off with this one, and then just to kind of deepen everything up, I'm going to go in with that one. And then for my lid, I want a pop of shimmer, so I will be going in with this color. And I will put the names on the screen as I'm doing it. The set of brushes I am using, they have 2 different blending brushes. One, they're both tapered, but one is slightly larger than the other. So for the first color, I'm using the slightly larger one because I want to cover more space with that. And so with this brush, I am going in with that first color. Now, anytime you are doing your eyeshadow, make sure you kind of have a light hand, that you're not pressing too hard, and go in circular motions. It helps blend it out better and it will just look better, I promise. So I'm starting. I don't have a very prominent bone like some people do. My eyes are very hooded, so I kind of just start a little bit under my brow, and that is where I start blending. And I just go to the edge of my, the end of my eyebrow. I don't go any farther than that. Sometimes if I'm doing a more dramatic look and I use tape to make a perfect line, then that's different. But this is just a simple look, so we are just kind of going in a dome shape. And you just want to continuously blend until there aren't any harsh lines left. It's easier with these lighter colors. And if you want it darker, just add a little bit more product and just keep blending. It is blended. It does look very light, but I'm going for more of a natural look, so that's how this goes. Okay, so now that that is on, I am going in with the second color, this darker color, and I'm doing that a little bit lower than where I applied the first color, more into my crease, a little bit above my crease because I have hooded eyes. That is something you should do if you have hooded eyes. If not, you could pretty much just put it in your crease and it will look fine. But because I have hooded eyes, I do it a little bit above my crease just to make it seem like my crease is slightly larger than it actually is. I am taking the other brush, the smaller blending brush, just because I don't want it to cover as much area as the first color did. Now I'm doing the exact same thing, just blending and blending into my crease. I only dipped my brush in one time and I blew on it, and this is still the amount of pigmentation I got. So it's important that when you're doing this, it's easier to just put a little bit of product, and if you need more, to just add, because once you put too much, it's really hard to blend out. So just kind of build as you go. After I blend that out, I take my first blending brush, but I make sure I wipe it off so I don't really have much product on it. And then I just blend out the edges a little bit more. So far this is what it looks like. And just, you want soft, you don't have to do soft edges, but it is more appealing to most people. So just if you have any harsh edges, just take a clean brush and blend until you get the desired softness that you would like. So after that is all blended out, now this is the final color that I am going with. I am taking this shimmer color right here. It's nice to do a shimmer color on your lid. You don't have to. You could also do just a plain lighter color. For this look, I want to make sure my crease looks a little darker, give it some depth, and then kind of make the eyelid pop. So a lighter color will do that, and a lighter shimmer color will do that even more. Even though I don't have much of a lid because my eyes are so hooded, it's still possible. So I am taking the same flat brush that I used for the concealer and just putting some of the shimmer color on that. And then I am popping it onto my eyelid. And I just do it where I do it until my crease, I follow the line of my crease. So I don't go above that when I am doing this. And if I need to add more at the end, if I need to blend more, I always can. This Jaclyn Hill palette, the colors don't need any help, but on some palettes for shimmers, you might need to spray your brush with some setting spray or like I use the Mario Badescu spray, which is really inexpensive too. It just kind of helps give some more pigment to the colors if you need it. Now I am going in with the second darkest color and just kind of blending out any edges that are any like splotchy kind of issues that I might have. And then one more time, I go in and blend the edges of that. Now, if you want more of a little bit more of a pop under your eyebrow, you can take that same shimmer color, if it's like a neutral shimmer color, and just put a little bit right under your arch. You can also do this with your highlighter. Now for the bottom part of the eye, I'm going to take this little brush. It's just a very tiny, I guess you could call it a blending brush. It's just very small. Or you can also use a flat brush like I just used for the eyeshadow. But I really like this one because I can kind of do it in circular motions and really blend out what I put on the bottom. I'm going to take the light and darker color that I used and just mix them and put it under my lash line. And I start at the very outer corner where it meets the top part of the eyeshadow. And I just bring it to about right here because for the inner portion I'm going to put that shimmer color there. Now I'm going back in with the flat brush to apply the shimmer on the inner corner. And I'm just placing it. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just to give it a pop and it kind of opens your eyes a little bit more. So I added some eyelashes, and because I added lashes, I added a very thin line of black eyeliner. You could do a winged eyeliner with this. You could do no eyeliner. It's completely up to you, whatever you prefer. I will do a winged eyeliner tutorial, don't worry. But for this, I just kept it simple. I put some pretty simple lashes on too. Now for the bottom waterline, normally I do black. I really do like black on my waterline. I know that it makes your eyes look, it does make your eyes look smaller, but I really don't mind that. I kind of have always embraced, I used to hate my squinty eyes, but then I kind of started embracing them, and I really don't mind it, and I like the way that black complements my brown eyes. But for the sake of this video, I am going to put a light eyeliner on. This is just by Profusion. It's called Creamy Beige, and it's kind of a, I don't know if you can see it that well on camera, but it's like that. It's just kind of, it's got a little bit of a shimmer to it, but I'm just popping that on the inside, on my waterline. And it kind of opens your eye up a little bit. So if you are looking to open your eyes more, make them wider, I suggest using a light colored, like a beige or white eyeliner on your waterline, just to help, you know, brighten them and open them up. But if not, you can always use black or brown, whatever you prefer. So yeah, so that's it for the eyeshadow now. All I have to do is add mascara. So I will do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have the mascara on now, and as you can see, it's a very, not super natural, but it is a more natural look, especially compared to what I normally do. But it was super simple. I promise, if you have patience and you just blend and start off with neutral colors, you will be able to get it. It's really not hard once you practice. And yeah, I'm glad you're watching this, and I hope that it inspires you to get more into makeup, because makeup is such a beautiful thing. And I am no certified makeup artist. I am self-taught from watching YouTube videos for 6 years now, but I believe that being a self-taught makeup artist, I don't even know if I can't really consider myself a makeup artist. I'm just a beauty guru. I'm into makeup. I might do my makeup different from other people, but I like the way that I do my makeup, and I feel like I can help people with certain techniques that I use. So I really do hope this video helped you. If you do recreate this look or anything similar, or if you are inspired by this and start doing your eyeshadow and start venturing out, if you haven't really done eyeshadow before, make sure if you post a picture on Instagram to tag me, because I would like to see what I helped you create. If you don't get it the first time, just keep trying. I promise makeup is possible for everyone. It really is. It is an art, but it's, with practice, it can change your life. That sounded dramatic, but honestly, I feel that way. Hey guys, as always, thanks so much for watching. If you have not already, don't forget to subscribe and share away if you feel like sharing the wealth of this beginner's tutorial. I will start doing them. I will try to do one beginner's tutorial at least once a week, because I know a lot of my subscribers are just now getting into makeup. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this and have a great day.
Love you guys.